So let's look at this here. So remember the video I did yesterday with the kids with the eyeball on their hand? Well, here it is here. And look at what it says. Apple, okay, that should be the first fucking scary thing about it. Apple has created an eye in the speech bubble emoji, and nobody knows why. So let me get this straight. Let me turn this TV down. Let's get this straight. We're supposed to believe that a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate made a symbol, and nobody knows how it happened. Did you happen to ask the fucking guy that did the programming? He would probably know, because somebody had to put that together. Nobody knows why. It just happened. It didn't just happen. It didn't happen at all. You did it on purpose, you fucking scumbags, because it's all part of your fucking speaking, talking between the lines to each other. So what are you really looking at here? Right? Remember, you got to think 3D. Don't think 2D, think 3D. So what is this? This is an opening. The same as imagine a witch's hat. A witch's hat is a vortex. So what you're really looking at is this. You're looking at this here. You're looking at it coming like this and down. It's a vortex. Or I could do it like this. I can do it like this. Maybe this will help. So if we were to draw the vortex, right? It gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, just like a tornado. What you're looking at it is a vortex, okay? So to put that in a better perspective, let me grab this. Remember this picture? Remember what I showed you? Remember? Follow the lines. See that? And if we just drew a line there, you're going to get the same thing. They're showing you that it's a repeating cycle, but what it is, it's going into another dimension in the mind, another one. So it's putting the person farther out of reality. Okay? It's putting them farther out. And if you scroll down, you'll find this. Right here. Then this is the telling part of the story. You see? See this? That's going farther into the mind. It's just the way they drew it. Right? This one is still in reality, this one ain't. But the reality is that the child is not. And then when you come over here, oh look, it's a shit emoji. And where is it? It's right on his fucking head. On his mind. Because that's where it comes from. This is all about sodomy. This is what this is. This isn't about a kid with a broken brain. This is about a kid that's sodomized. That's why they got shit on his head. And like everything they do is the complete mirrored opposite. That's the reality of that. They actually have people running around putting pieces of shit on their head, even this fake stuff, and they think it's cute. You don't understand. The Jews play with that stuff. Literally. Go look in Schindler's List. Go watch that when the kid jumps in the toilet and says, "Get out of here, this is mine." It's because they're tied in with the archons, and that's where the archons are tied in with the sewage system. The people don't understand how perverse and fucked up this is. Yeah, Apple. Somebody made this thing and nobody knows. What are you on, fucking dope? Nobody has a clue as to where that thing came from. They're full of shit. What they should be afraid of is people that know how to decode this stuff. It's a vortex. It's going farther down. The kid is going farther into his mind, into the depths of hell. And pretty soon he gets in there so deep he doesn't know what's real and what's not. Look at the numbers. OS operating system 9.1. What was that went down at that sodomistic act in Los Angeles? Oh, remember it said Route 91? Remember? How very interesting that they have to put that in there, right? And then they give you these two numbers. The Unicode, which I'm starting to think is probably where they get the unicorn. We got the Unicode. And what are you getting? You're getting 9/11. 9/11 is not 9/11 like buildings coming down. 9/11 is what Crowley talked about. Vaginal sex and sodomistic sex, anal sex. He said that anal sex was more powerful, especially between two males, but you can do it with a female. But he said you get a more powerful power surge from two males doing it than one male and one female. Nobody knows who created it. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Then why did you even publish it? Why did you even publish it? Why did somebody take it and make it, don't get bullied? If nobody knows who did it and it's just an anomaly, why don't you just erase it? Because that ain't what it is. They're telling you that it's an update. It's an emoji update. And this emoja, let me show you what emoja is. And I don't think you're going to be too surprised. So I took the word using what we've learned, that everything with them is reversed and backwards, right? Reversed, whatever. I took the word emoji and flipped it around and took it into the Hebrew. They in Hebrew, it's got an A on the end instead of an I. Look what it says. Translation in English. Hebrew reversed. I have played a trick. Yeah. Do you think getting somebody to wear a piece of shit on their head is maybe getting them to look like a fucking idiot? And maybe that's the trick? I didn't do this. It did it. It went in and did that. It said Hebrew reverse. I just spelled it backwards because I know that's how they think. So I took the word and reversed it. In Hebrew, it seems to have an A on it instead of an I. And it said Hebrew reverse context. I have played a trick. And that's exactly what they've done. They played you for fucking fools. The Unicode is the unicorn. It's part of the programming, I'm pretty sure. But it all has to do with this. Just like remember this here, right here? Just a minute ago? Remember that? Right there? So we'll just do this again. Remember? I just took their thinking, right? And I reversed it. And that's what you really get. Anytime these fuckers offer you anything, they tell you it's a great plan. Oh, they're doing it for the betterment of the bullshit. Oh, it's always the opposite. Look at the opposite. It's a mirrored image. It's always a mirrored image. If they tell you that there's gospels that you shouldn't go read, those are the ones you need to read. Because if they're telling you it's bad, it's good. But they're not telling you that sodomy is good. They're doing it in a roundabout way where they're trying to get you to accept it through how do I do it? Through these little minor steps like this, where young boys will be hanging out with older men. You know, the UN now acknowledges NAMBLA, which is the North American Man-Boy Love Association. You understand? When you're researching this stuff, remember these guys always do everything backwards. So if you see a word in English that don't make sense, reverse it and then go look it up and see if there's a Hebrew meaning to it. They're always going to be the same suspects. Yes, there's other players in the game, but these guys are the ones that marketed it. So you always go to these guys first. They speak ancient Phoenician. They speak Proto-Canaanite. Canaanite. Cain. Okay? Yeah, nobody fucking knows how this thing got made. Oh my God, what is it? I don't know. We'll just use it and put it in the fucking right hand. He who has the mark on the right hand or the forehead cannot be saved. Time on my hands. Time on my mind. Do you understand how fucked up this is? What they've done to us?